Yes. Yes. This is day 2 for me of getting up at 3 a.m. I was getting up at 3:20. Now I'm getting up at 3, giving myself an extra 20 minutes. Also going to bed 20 minutes earlier, just so that, staying in the 4-hour and 20-minute sleep cycle window. So going to bed 20 minutes earlier, getting up at 3 a.m. so that I can actually be on time for this show right here at 5:30. So I hope that you appreciate that. You might not even care. I don't know. I care though. So it's been exciting for me. But I did wake up 3 o'clock this morning, went downstairs, thought about Scott Simons right out the gate, which is interesting in itself, and then went downstairs and I popped open my #Rise and Grind planner. And when you open the Rise and Grind planners, what I love about these planners is at the top, there's always a quote that is submitted by an actual Rise and Grind member. And so I love these. I go in, I check my boxes, I write down my gratitude, write down my goals, and I read this quote right here at the top. And today's quote was submitted by the one and only Ina Putnam. Ina Putnam. And the quote says this, and I'm going to share it with you, and then we're going to dive into today's episode of Rise and Grind. The quote says, "For he," with a capital H, "for he satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry with good things." For he satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry with good things. And what I really love about that, hi Yen, great to see you. What's up, Amy and Lawyer Girl 868? What I love about that quote, what really stands out, is it says he satisfies. He, capital H, God, right? Satisfies. But here it says the thirsty and fills the hungry. When I think about that, I think about thirsty, I think about parched, I think about in need, I think about a desire, I think about a quenching, I think about seeking refreshment, right? And when I think about hungry, I think hungry, it spurs something in me. When I'm hungry to achieve a goal, when I'm hungry to attack a project, when I'm hungry for food, I want to go eat. We seek, right? So when I'm thirsty, it activates the seeking in me, makes me want to take action. When I'm hungry, it activates the seeking in me, wants me to take action. And it says here, he satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry, and then he does that with good things. And that's what I love about the quote, is to me, it points out a very simple truth that sometimes I think we miss. You got to go get it, friends. You got to go get it. Yes, God is there. Yes, God will provide. Yes, you are a child of God, loved by him. But you can't just sit on the couch eating potato chips every single day and achieve your dreams and achieve your goals and achieve your fullest potential. You must seek as though you are thirsty. You must seek as though you are hungry. And when you do so, he will come through with all things good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? You see, there's no excuse for you not pushing yourself to the next level. In order for you to create a new you must have a new mindset. When teams come together, we can create things that are greater than the sum of all of their parts. Good morning and welcome to #Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to 1, a father to 8, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Tuesday. That's right, today is Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. Can you believe it's the end of August already? Holy smokes. Crazy to me. Listen, yesterday we launched the Morning 567 day challenge. Again, now we do these challenges throughout the year. You can jump in on the challenge at any time that you're ready to take the challenge. But I can't say the word. We coordinated. That's not how I want to say it. I want to say like coordinated. I don't know. Someone's going to have to help me with that. We coordinated. Why is that so weird today? Okay, get over it, Glenn. We coordinated this challenge to coincide with our countdown to the 1000th episode of #Rise and Grind. Okay? So the 1000th episode of this show, #Rise and Grind, is going to land on November 5th, which is also my daughter Oakland's birthday, just so you know, right? So November 5th is going to be the 1000th episode. So we kicked off a 67-day challenge starting yesterday. And wow. Okay. Let's just say wow. So just under 800 people. Okay. I want you to think about what 800 people looks like. All right. Take the amount of kids I have, multiply that by 10, and then multiply that by 10. And that's how many 800 people are, right? So over 800, or close to 800 people, 792 to be exact, have joined so far. And those 792 people have made the commitment to do 5 simple steps first thing every morning that helps them to tap into mind, body, and spirit. That's it. 5 simple steps, right? Step 1, don't hit the snooze button. That's a big one, right? Step 1, don't hit the snooze button. Step 2, do not jump into your phone first thing in the morning. Your emails, your notifications, your social media, all that stuff, right? Don't do it. Number 3, step 3, write down your gratitude, the things that you're thankful for. I like to do 10 myself. And then you write down your goals. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, annual goals, however you want to do your goals, but you write down your goals. That's step 3. I know that sounds like 2 steps, but it's not, and I'll explain that later. Step 4, take care of the physical, some type of exercise, right? Walk, crawl, run, get the body in motion. We're all in different places with that. I personally, yesterday, I'm super proud of this. Yesterday, first day of the challenge, I had a personal record when I went running. I had a personal record 1 mile and a personal record 2 mile. Very excited about that, right? So whatever it is for you, you go out there and get it. And then step 5 is you send out an encouraging message. Once you've got that frequency vibing, you want to release that energy out into the universe. Now, whether that be you send a text message, you send a voice message, a voice memo. Maybe you do maybe you put a sticky note on the wall or on the mirror for your spouse, right? Release the energy into the universe. Maybe you whisper into your kid's ear, right? Maybe that's what you do. You whisper something special into the area. I don't care how you release it. You just want to release that energy into the world in a positive way. It makes an incredible impact, all right? So 792 people made a commitment to do that every single morning for 67 days. And it was truly an incredible experience yesterday, seeing all of the posts. So if you go to Instagram or you go to Facebook and you look up the hashtag 67-day challenge and then click the word recent so you can see all the recent posts, and it's just tons and tons and tons and tons of people, right, from all over the world and all different backgrounds and all different belief systems. And it's just really a beautiful thing. Like at one point I was a little choked up yesterday, to be honest with you, as I saw men, women, and children from around the world all coming together in such a beautiful way that I know will make an impact, not just in their lives, but in the lives of their friends, their family members, their coworkers, everybody that they come in contact with. And to me personally, if it's just you and I talking here, like, think about this for just a second, if you would. Maybe you agree with me. But in this particular season, during a season of global division, where billions of people are literally being pulled apart every single day, #Rise and Grind, #Rise and Grind, and Breakfast with Champions are pulling people together, right? And that, to me, is a miracle in itself, which is exactly what the Morning Five has been for me and my family and my friends and millions of other people around the world. Is the Morning Five has literally been a miracle. So listen, it's not too late if you're thinking, hey, well, I haven't joined this 67-day challenge. It's not too late. You can go to glennlundy.com/67-day challenge. Jump in with us. When you sign up, you're going to get an email that's got a calendar that you can use, that you can put on your wall. It's going to help keep you accountable. I'll be sending you text messages. We capture your phone number, and I'll send you some text messages. We'll be emailing you. Like, we're going to do this together. This is not a solo deal. No, we're going to run together. So if you want to join, go to glennlundy.com/67-day challenge. I would love for you to be a part of this. It's really been spectacular already, and we're only in day one. I can just imagine what's going to continue to happen moving forward. Listen, here's the facts. When you change the way you start your day, it will make a massive impact in your life. That is just simply the facts. Now, why is that a fact? That's what we're going to dive into this week. All right? That's what we're going to dive into this week, and that's what we're going to dive into today. Before we go too far, though, you know what we got to do on this show. You know what we got to do. That's right, we got to do some dancing, folks. Let's go. Come on. There it is. Get it moving. Let's go. If you're in bed, I need you to get up. You got to get up. Let's go. All right? Got to get this thing moving and shaking. If you're out there you go. Wine Nick Chick. Let's go. If you're out there running, run a little bit harder. Come on. You can go a little bit faster. Just a little bit. You're not going to die. If you're in there lifting weights or something, put on a couple extra pounds. All right? Come on. You got it. I'll spot you. All right? Whatever it is you're doing, let's elevate it. If you're out there in the shopping center, if you're walking down the street, if you're in your house, in the kitchen, getting the kids ready for school, whatever it is, let's go. Let's start dancing. Let's get this body in motion. It's super important, right? An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. Now, for those of you that know and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button, all right? I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. So you over there on Instagram, share it out. You folks on Facebook, share it out. Those of you over on Clubhouse, hit the plus sign, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, share it out. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, this is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live, you're watching on replay, you're listening to the podcast, you're over on YouTube, wherever it is, connect with me, and I'll connect with you. Fair enough? Fair enough. Good morning, Marilyn Wilkin. How you doing, Kim Fair? Great to see you. How you doing, Jama Newhoff? We've got Carl Thomas in the building this morning. What's up, Quita Freeman? We've got Jeff Baker and Beth Lucchese. Jojo Lauricia is up in here. What's up, Rodney Rock Hatfield and Tristan Smith? Nathaniel Banks, hope you're doing all right down there in Louisiana, my man. We've got Eileen Mitnick, and of course, Brad Smith is in the building. What's up, Jonathan Jerome Johnson and Lisa Hall, Cheryl Alexander, and Dr. G, the Love Motivator. Great to see you coming from London. We've got Fab Realtor is in here. I see Ashley Jackson is with us over on Instagram. I also see Wine Nick Chick, already said good morning to you. I see I Am Destined 46, Fatima from South Africa. Hi, Fatima from South Africa. I love that. And then, of course, over here on Clubhouse, my man Scott is in the building. Roger's in the building. We've got Dakota and Darcy and Maria, Martin and Travis. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining the challenge. Hi, Liddy. Thanks for joining the challenge. Hi, Monica. Thanks for joining the challenge. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for joining the challenge. Hi, Angeline. Thanks for joining the challenge. Sophia and Tosh and Debbie and Danielle. I'm seeing a lot of women in the challenge. Where's all the dudes at? Let's go. Great job, Clarissa. There's Michael. Michael's part of the challenge. How you doing, Shirley? I see the doctors up in here. Miranda and Joyce and Eveline and Gina and Mezzy. Oh my goodness. It's packed over there on Clubhouse. I am so glad you're all here with me virtually. And I am excited to spend some time with you in person in Lexington, Kentucky, November 5th, 6th, and 7th at the Grow Your Business for God's Sake event, where we are going to celebrate 1,000 episodes of hashtag Rise and Grind. But don't take my word for it. It will be amazing, but don't take my word for it. Check this out.
Action-packed, it's faith-filled, it's changing lives. We started a fire.
The music, the speech, the presentation, it was out of this world.
This event has been completely mind-blowing. It's been so powerful and moving.
It's such a great environment. We're new business owners, and as new business owners, it's important and it's crucial to learn from the best, and we're here to learn from the best, so I encourage you to be at the next one.
If you did not leave this place inspired, there's something wrong with you.
The value that I'll take with me leaving this event is greater than any dollar I could have spent to get here or be here.
So years ago, as I was making a comeback, that's what we'll call it. Years ago, as I was making a comeback from a season of homelessness and depression, I began to study many, many, many amazing humans. Many amazing humans. I studied this guy named Les Brown, who had this powerful quote that said, "Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." I always loved that. And I studied this guy named Eric Thomas, number one motivational speaker in the world. And this quote I would read from him, it would say, "When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful." And I also started studying Napoleon Hill, who was known for saying there is one quality which one must absolutely possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what one truly wants, and a burning desire to possess it. I don't know why I can't speak today. Then there was this guy named John Maxwell. I started reading all of his books, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and he's got about 78, I think, 78 different bestsellers. I started reading a lot of John Maxwell, and one of the things that he would say is everything rises and falls on leadership. And he really activated the leader in me. Loved that season with John Maxwell. Still learning from him. And then I started studying Jim Rohn, and Jim Rohn said something I'll never forget. He said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. So much truth to that. So much truth to that. How much is that college degree earning you versus maybe some other things outside? Just saying. Don't be mad. Don't get mad. I apologize. I'm just saying. Formal education they need to teach you how to make money. Let's talk about that. Let's go there, right? Let's go there. So, studied a lot about Jim Rohn. I also spent some time studying a guy named Bob Proctor. And Bob Proctor said, thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. And then after that, I began to read some books like How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and many, 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 many more. And this journey led me to really be intrigued by the patterns and the behaviors of successful people. And so as I started to study more and more successful people high level in business, people high level in different areas, right? Not just financially. As I started to study more and more people that were successful, I started to notice across the board, I found that most, if not all, high level successful humans had one thing in common. And that one thing that they had in common is that every single one of them had some type of powerful morning routine. A morning routine that would tap into mind, body, and spirit every single day. And so I began to study this idea of morning routines. And I started to ask myself, what are the important pieces? Like, what are the most crucial steps when it comes to a powerful morning routine? And I began to test out all types of different things, right? I would test out all types of different things. And over time, I began to develop the morning 5. Now, the morning 5 wasn't perfect, though, in the beginning. Like, I understood that something was just missing. I understood that you had to have a physical aspect to it. I got that. And I think I understood that you needed to write down your goals. Enough people had told me that. And I learned that being grateful definitely played into that. And so some form of gratitude was important. And later, as I did more studies, I learned how detrimental jumping on your phone first thing in the morning could be. But even knowing all of those things, I felt like there was something missing. I was missing a crucial component. And as I continued to study and journey, I ran across this woman named Mel Robbins. And Mel Robbins wrote a book called The 5-Second Rule. And as I read the 5-second rule, I found the crucial missing piece. And I'm going to share with you what I found right now.
You're now in major trouble. And the reason why you're in trouble is because your brain is still locked into a sleep cycle. This is a productivity killer that most of us don't know about. It has to do with waking up. Now, when you think about being productive, if you got a big day and you got a bunch of stuff you need to get done, most of us focus on when. When do I need to get up in order to get everything done? That's not what you need to focus on. The thing that really impacts your productivity is how. How do you wake up? And here's the deal. If you're somebody like I used to be that hits the snooze button, that kills your productivity for at least 4 hours. Let me explain. You have to understand this. The snooze button creates a mental state, a state in your brain that is called sleep inertia. It's so bad it actually has a name. Here's what it is. When you and I go to bed, we sleep in cycles. We sleep in cycles of like 90 to 110 minutes all night long. And right before you wake up, the sleep cycles, they stop, and your body goes into a wake-up mode, okay? Your brain is starting to slowly wake up so that it can start the day. When your alarm goes off, you're in wake-up mode. Your brain is now ready to do its best work. However, if the alarm goes off and you hit the snooze button, guess what you've just done? You've just made your brain go back into a sleep cycle. Your brain is now in a mode that takes about 90 to 110 minutes to complete. You just rebooted the system. So when your alarm goes off and you get up 15 minutes later, you're now in major trouble. And the reason why you're in trouble is because your brain is still locked into a sleep cycle. And this is where sleep inertia comes in. You know how when you hit the snooze button, you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I did not get enough sleep last night. You feel so groggy. You kind of feel like this mental hangover. That is sleep inertia. Here's the deal. Your brain, the cortic region of your brain, which is responsible for decision making, attention, alertness, self-control, that sucker is still in a sleep cycle. And now that you're awake, it's going to take the cortical region almost 4 hours to actually snap out of that sleep cycle. That's why you feel groggy. It's because the part of your brain that's responsible for critical thinking and being alert, it's actually still asleep. If you don't already do this, you've got to train yourself to be the kind of person that doesn't use the snooze alarm. Because when you hit the snooze alarm, you're not only putting your brain in a state of sleep inertia, you are directly impacting your productivity, your alertness, and your brain processing for the first 4 hours that you're awake. That's making life harder. I'm all about making life easier. So tomorrow, when the alarm goes off, I don't care how tired you are, I don't care how much you don't want to get out of bed, I want you to remember this. I want you to remember that you've got to wake up and give your brain its best shot to do its best work. And the way you're going to do it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn off that alarm and get up. Seize the day and go be productive.
And that was it. That was the ticket. That was the piece that was missing. I was mind blown. Absolutely mind blown, right? I had been sold a serious lie. The snooze button had been selling me this idea that if I stayed in bed a little bit longer, I would actually feel more rested, right? Like I'd been juked. It was ridiculous. So simple. And this one simple thing completely changed my life. It changed my life. And so then I also started studying sleep cycles, right? I started studying sleep cycles, and wow, like completely mind-blowing, right? And I began to shift and monitor and alter my cycles or my sleep times, what time I go to bed, what time I wake up, until I found that sweet spot, right? I found that sweet spot where I'd wake up completely energized and refreshed. I want you to just imagine for just a second for you. Just imagine you wake up fully rested and alert within seconds of opening your eyes. Like you're wide awake within seconds, like ready to go. Just imagine what that would be like. And I'm here to tell you it's real. It's real. You can have that in your life. You can. You can. And nowadays, there are like tools that you can use to help figure out exactly when that sleep cycle is for you. I use a Whoop strap. I love my Whoop strap. Niku actually turned me on to this Whoop strap. So it's called WHOOP. I've got mine on right here. As you see, you wear it 24 hours. It monitors your stuff. Here's a screenshot of my sleep last night. Now, last night I did not sleep well. So last night I had 8 disturbances. So I woke up 8 times. Typically, I only wake up about 5 times in a night on average. So I'm not sure why, but maybe the kids were kicking me in the face but I woke up a couple extra times. But if you look, you can see I was in bed for 4 hours and 30 minutes. Out of that 4 hours and 30 minutes, I got nearly an hour of REM sleep and nearly an hour of deep sleep, which is what you want. So overall, my REM and deep sleep accounted for 45.5% of my total sleep time. This is an optimal amount for healthy, restorative sleep. So yes, it's only 4 hours and 20 minutes, but I happen to sleep faster than most people because I'm still getting the right amount of REM and deep sleep. And that's the key. And once you start to monitor and understand these things, and once you start to never hit the snooze button, once you start to do that, you can turn sleeping into a superpower. And that superpower can start to elevate you. It can start to take you to the next level. It can extract the greatness that exists inside of you. So listen, step one of the morning 5 is never hit the snooze button. And now you know why. Now listen, I don't share this to beat you up if you're a heavy snoozer. I share this with you because I want to help you move forward. Listen, here's the facts. I believe in you. I do. I believe in you and I love you as my brother and as my sister. I absolutely stinking love you. So I am going to continue to challenge you to get a little tiny bit better every single day. Because here's what I believe. I believe that you and I are children of God, the God of the universe, and that God made you and I to be the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Not an average version, not a little bit below average, not a little bit above average, but the absolute best. And to be the best, we're going to have to be disciplined. To be the best, we have to grow a little bit each day. And to be the best, we have to step into the areas that are uncomfortable so that we can ultimately optimize our peak performance. And that's what the morning 5 does for you. That's what a powerful morning routine does for you, is it optimizes your performance. So listen, when you snooze, you lose. Right? When you snooze, you lose. So stop it and let's go. Listen, come join me for the 67-day challenge if you haven't done so already. GlennLundy.com/67-day challenge. I want to run with you over the next couple months as we lead up to the 1000th episode of #Rise and Grind. Also, if you haven't got your tickets, we are going to celebrate those 1000 episodes and in Lexington, Kentucky, and I would love for you to be there November 4th. Or 5th, 6th, and 7th. Go get your tickets, growforgod.com. All right, that's what we got for you today. Let's play a little music on the way out. And know that I love you. I'll be back here again tomorrow. Again, join me, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again on #Rise and Grind. Let's go.
Just manage, steady building up my balance. I've been trusted with these talents to use to my advantage, to expand my vantage and level up my status. I got a calling. I feel like Solomon. Forever we ballin'. For heaven I'm conquering, and I'm going all in. Whether I got 5 talents or 1, I'm gonna make it multiply until you tell me well done, well done. I don't do no stressing. No, you see me flexing. Yeah, praise is my weapon. I'm just reaching for my blessings. Stretching, reaching for my blessings. Grow your business for God's sake, for God's sake. Reaching for my blessings. See me winning cause I got faith in God's grace. Reaching for my blessings. I've been putting in overtime. I've been working all day. Grow your business for God's sake, for God's sake. The mission is to be the best version of myself. Make the world better when I've left and build generational wealth. Teaching your lessons.